what are the exact steps to set up a business here in China?
So actually, you go through the following steps. First of all, set up legal entity, and then rent a physical office to open the corporate bank account. And for next step is to open the tax account. Then if you want to hire staffs in China or overseas, you need to open the social insurance account and housing fund account. Final step will go through the monthly bookkeeping procedures.
Have you got a case study of a company that you've taken from pre-registering here in China to registering to then growing here in China and being successful?
Yeah, sure. So actually we have one client focuses on global education and first start to their business in China. Actually, I'll pick up his representative from India, and for the first time he entered into Chinese market, he didn't know how to access to any platforms. So starting from setting up the Meituan, setting up Didi, and setting up a Wechat, helping to understand Chinese market, understand how to live and survive here. Now moving to, we set up this company. It is a branch offices in China. It is a subsidiary company in China. And after set up this company, we helped him to open the bank account. At that time, he find that he must find some reliable person that helped him to run business here. So we helped him to hire staffs in China to according to their requirements, to find a suitable candidates with overseas backgrounds. That is quite important when the foreign company enter into Chinese market. And also with knowing the Chinese business landscape, hire two staffs and also help them to rent the physical offices. So after everything is settled, they move to how to scale up the business here. So we are the actual connector, helping to connect with local companies that provides in the marketing strategies, marketing ways here in China.
So you're an actual China connector, which is what everybody's looking for, right? So you set up here in China and you're able to connect them with the right staff, the right partners. How do you find those staff in particular? So with that sentiment that some companies have when they come to China is like trust, and how are you able to actually find that global international mindset kind of staff here in China?
Here actually we hold a lot of online webinar and also offline events in order to create a community, a platform for people can exchange their ideas and resources. That is one way. And particularly also I connect with some reliable people that we worked before. So we think that it's worthy that we recommend to them. So actually by these ways, we're trying to build the networking. And also we are building a global company service platform driven by technology. So we probably would publish by the June of this year in order to facilitate the connection with the different partners globally and also in China.
So what are the key points that companies should pay attention to when they're entering China?
Actually, first of all, you must conduct a thorough research on the Chinese market. China is so big. So for what kind of service you provide to your target audience, you must know that in advance. And secondly, you must find a reliable person, versatile person, Chinese with international background, or foreigners here with Chinese informations and Chinese, know well of the Chinese landscapes like you. I think that is quite important. So everything is done by people, actually. So that is second one. The third one, you must meet the local compliance. For example, we have 2 cases for our clients made before. So first of all, these clients want to engage in the import-export, but when he export goods to overseas, cannot get export tax refund. That is 13%. It's a huge profit, actually, because he didn't apply for the import-export license and didn't upgrade to the general taxpayer. So that he didn't know the local regulations, because they missed thousands of money. And second one is that for the company that's already opened a company, and also opened the tax accounts, but didn't file the tax timely. So that caused a penalty from the tax bureau. So every details for the foreign companies entering to China must pay attention to, because they don't know the landscape here. They don't know the regulations. It's quite important for finding the reliable person or reliable company that to guide you through the process.
So let's delve into those 3 points. The first one is marketing and doing your research and due diligence before coming here. Where would you start, apart from my podcast? Where would you start for actually doing that market research?
First of all, probably you could find a consultation company to conduct research on that, but it costs higher. Secondly, you must find probably your reliable person already in China could tell you some specific can tell you some business running strategies here. And the third one, you must have your cutting edge expertise, in order that you can survive here with your expertise.
How do you find that key person here in China?
So normally the clients will search from their connections. If they already have the connections, or recommend by the acquaintances a reliable person. Or second, they normally will find us because we are the first contact of the person in China. They will ask help from us.
Let's talk about numbers. How many companies are you actually supporting here in China?
Actually, we supported more than 100 foreign clients, and combining with individual services we provide for foreigners, around 300.
If you love the Panda Profits and you watch this channel, please show some Panda love and become a part of the growing number of viewers on this channel that have hit that subscribe button. It helps a lot, and the bigger the channel, the bigger it gets.